Welcome to the KDR TV, Mr. Samuel Yator. We are very happy that you've also made it to the KDR TV, and we've been waiting for guys like you to come and tell us about your support base. You've said that you are a NASA supporter from the diaspora, even back at home, and we have also got some Jubilee diehards. So basically today we want you to give us a little bit introduction of Mr. Yator, and why are you supporting NASA coalition, and in specific Mr. Raila Odinga. So please start with your introduction. Welcome.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Omweri.
Mr. Omweri. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to come and talk about the party that I love, Raila Odinga. I come from Kapsabet, that is in Nandi district.
Sure.
I was born, raised over there. I went to school in Nandi. Then I went a little college in Nairobi. Then I moved to United States probably about, I'll say 9 years ago. Came here, went to school, and one thing that really motivates me to have Raila Odinga as a president, this guy is a progressive mover. He wants change. He is a nationalist. His focus not only interests of an individual, he's focused on an interest of Kenyans. He wants to unite the whole country by the look of things. He wants to bring the whole country moving together to the next step of development, non-partisan. He wants to remove tribalism. He wants to have a country that is free and fair for everybody. That is how I look at this guy.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So, in Rift Valley, there are people, not really the people, but the statistics are showing that still there's a huge chunk of voters who are really going to vote for Jubilee, and specifically the deputy president. And they are saying that part of you guys are actually sellouts. Why are you supporting Raila Odinga while a majority of you, they say that they're supporting the Jubilee?
Yes, thank you very much. For sure, I understand Jubilee is a big party that's running on in Rift Valley. But the decision that I made, or the decision that the people from Rift Valley made, including Isaac Rido and us, that we need to support NASA. We have seen that actually there is need for change. We sing for this individualistic leadership, whereby we want to unite one tribe against one tribe. Kalenjin, I think if they look at themselves as individuals, if you go to Kapsabet, if you go to Eldoret, if you ask somebody really on personal level, what do they really lack? What do they want in life? They would say, actually, they don't have better life. Their life is miserable. They are poverty. They are not able to afford things. But this euphoria bringing people to support Jubilee is based on tribe, nothing less than the tribe. The leader leading this community is telling them we need to unite as a tribe so that we can go for the election in 2022 and have the presidency of 2022, which is really far-reach thing that we are not even looking at. But I think the Kalenjin community really lack the information. They really lack the information. Once they get the information, it might take time for these people to get the information. Once they get the information, they will realize that they have been left behind as individuals, and the rich guys are moving forward, taking wealth from them. And they are naming them as tribal. They are leaders from the tribe. So I think we are not sellouts. We are not sellout the people in NASA. We are not sellout. What we want is change. Change that is going to change the whole country. That is going to bring employment. That is going to bring opportunities to the people who are really in desperate need for it. You look at the youth, the young people who are graduating from colleges in Nandi district, in Eldoret. Let's talk about that community, because that is the focus. People don't have jobs. They tarmac. they don't have opportunities. We have had President Moi for 24 years. We thank President Moi for 24 years as a community. Why don't this community learn? And I mean, there is lack of information because community of Kalenjin depend on things like they're farmers. These people are farmers. So where is KCC? It has been struggling since. Where is Kenya Crane Growers Cooperative Union? That is KGGCU. It was there. It's not even there. Where is African Finance, Agricultural Finance Corporation? That was AFC. It's gone. And who took them away? They are tribal leaders. So we need to really focus on nationalism as a community. Fight it, a tribe thing. And if we have a national leader, no matter which tribe they come from, if it is a Kisi, if it is a Luo, if it is a Mukamba, and their focus is nationalism, like they are not uniting us based on the tribe, because we are not going to take anywhere as a tribe. We are not going to take anywhere as a tribe.
Thank you. Now, you are basing your arguments basing on nationalism. But guys on the ground or pundits actually say that if we elect Ruto or if we give Uhuru Ruto another second term, another 5 years term, they are going to see development. So specifically, I want you really to tell me as a Kalenjin or as a guy from Rift Valley, how have you gained as a community in the last 5 years?
I mean, seriously, when you talk like that, when the people speak like that, and they say this kind of nationalism thing, we have not gained anything as a community for the last 5 years.
You must be lying, because people are saying they are gaining, and when their man is on top, they are really gaining. So
I think it's a lie. That's what I'm saying. We lack information. We lack the knowledge. You know, we lack that core knowledge to understand what we have really gained, what has shifted in this having Ruto or having him as a vice president for the last 5 years. Nothing has changed. You know, people live in poverty for the last 5 years. They still have problems. And they will tell you, if you go to the village and ask them really in person, they still have problems. And let's talk about this. I think if the leadership really has focused on developing the whole community, and that's wrong leadership. The leadership should be focused on developing the whole Kenya so that everybody benefits from the institution that we elect.
Yeah, that is another way of arguing, but still, as people are still desperate and actually really waking up very early in the morning to ensure that their man is on the top, because when their man is on the top, then they are satisfied. So I don't really understand why you as a person, you are not satisfied that when your guy is at the top, then things are okay.
No, I don't really care if any tribe is a president. If it's as I said myself, I don't base my argument on tribalism. We need to install somebody who is going to be focused on the national level. We don't have to worry like we need to have a president from our community. The institution that is placed for presidency is unique, and it should unite the whole Kenya. One thing I need to mention is that we have a new constitution that is really devolved. So the failures of really having this constitution working is the poor leadership. We say we have a good constitution, but I think leadership is the worst part of it. Because as Kalenjin community, if we have a president who is a Luo, and we are able to get money in our machinani, and our county government is able to work for us, do we really care who is the president? We don't, because the constitution is there. We're going to get those money, you know. So, I mean, this is really kind of I'll say it's tribal based, and it is really not good.
Your scholastic way of argument and the way you are actually coming from a different perspective or an angle is a little bit difficult for people on the ground actually to grasp what you are trying to tell them. So basically, I will need you to expound a little bit more and show Kenyans that it's not about, leadership is not about tribe becoming on top of the, on top of the government. It's about service delivery. So we want really to know that in Rift Valley, are patients actually being treated? Your people getting services in the hospital? Are your people getting infrastructural development? Are your people getting some money in the pocket? So can you expound a little bit more about that?
And as I said very well,
yes,
that the institution of the presidency, it shouldn't be based on tribe. It will be very wrong to think about that way. The institution of the presidency should be based on nationalism, whereby we are able to get those services. It doesn't matter, if you are a Kalenjin, if you are a Kikuyu, if you are a Maasai or anything else, and we have a president, just cover the tribe. These services that we need for the hospitals, we need clean water, we need better transport, we need employment, If there is a better institution that's able to discharge these duties very well, we wouldn't even be thinking like, who is the president?
So right now,
we will be electing somebody who is really qualified based on the merit and based on the factor of uniting people.
Okay. So right now, Kenyans, right now in Kenya, nurses are on strike. So are nurses, especially Nandi or Uasin County, in the hospitals working, or what's happening?
Well, there's a lie going on around.
Yes.
That, when you hear these politicians from the Jubilee Party, they go and talk to the people and say, we are giving people free maternity. We are giving people free medicine. We are giving free everything. Actually, I don't think we need free services. Already the system is not working for them. Okay. When you go to Kapsabet right now, district hospital, you will find the beds, people sleep and they are sick, people die. Mothers in the delivery,
labor ward,
they wait. Others get eclampsia, they die. Unless you have the money to take your family or your loved one to the private institution, you can just die like a god, like nothing. So I think already there is a failed system. It's not working.
Thank you.
And we need to change.
Thank you. And now let's go back to the Uasin Gishu politics. Right now, we are seeing Mr. Buseki really running up and down to unseat our friend, or your friend, Mr. Mandago. Yeah, I can say he's my friend because he's a Kenyan. I'm also from Uasin Gishu. So, what's really happening on the ground? Well, Mr. Buseki is almost overtaking Mr. Mandago, and Mr. Mandago is now going ahead, even endorsing NASA candidates. What's happening?
Yes. I don't think Buseki has any chance in this. He doesn't have any chance. I think Mandago has really done a marvelous job to unite the people of Uasin Gishu. This guy is working as an individual who does not want cartels. He's against cartels. So
Mandago is against cartels?
He's against cartels.
So you want to tell me that the Jubilee people, especially in the top organ of the government, are the ones undermining him, or what?
They have been undermining him. They have been trying all their means to undermine this guy, because he's a strong guy. I mean, politically, he can unite the whole Kalenjin community. There is a threat right now giving to the deputy president. So there is a lot of things to weigh here. But I think Mandago is a good governor. He needs 5 years more to lead Eldoret.
Okay.
It's uniting.
Are you saying that one because your party stalwarts actually endorsed him in Eldoret? So
well, no. Actually, I don't think Mandago really does care about the party. I know he talks about the Jubilee Party, but his focus is to deliver services to the people of Uasin Gishu.
Okay.
That is his focus.
Okay.
And I think he has the opportunity to take Uasin Gishu forward if given that opportunity in the next 5 years. And I know he's going to win it. People like him. He has not sunk into the system of cartels, as I said. Okay. He's still really focused person who is not corrupt. I would say that. I think Mandago deserves credit, and he's going to be the next.
So his problem is cartels. That's the big word there. Cartels trying to undermine his leadership.
I think there is cartels which are trying to undermine his leadership, and they have been trying to pull him, tell him, you know, come join the train, but he has been refusing and saying, you know what, my focus is the people. My focus is to deliver services. Even though he has not come out clearly and say, there is some people coming out for me, telling me we want this, we want that. He has been fighting corruption left and right in Eldoret. And I think that has not gone well with the cartels trying to come for him. So I don't want to say this, but the reason why he is in Jubilee really is just for the vote. That's it.
That's a serious one. So he's in Jubilee for the votes.
Yeah, for the votes. Otherwise, this guy is very independent. If really asking for to speak his mind, you know, without going with the sway of looking at where is the votes. I want to lead these people. I want to take these people to the right place. I should follow them for now. I should listen to where they are right now. He is independent mind, and I think he's really focused on delivering services, and he's not on these parties that we are singing all over in Rift Valley.
You have brought in another dimension which is a little bit alarming, and not really alarming, but it's going to be a very interesting in the political game, whereby you as a Kalenjin or you as a Nandi, when you say that Mandago might actually even overtake the deputy president in uniting the Kalenjins, that is a little bit hard on the deputy president and his other guys like Murkomen and the likes. And
you know when you become a psychopath, why do you even mention about Murkomen? Murkomen is a psychopath. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's there for a paycheck. He doesn't speak for his people. He just wants to be there because he wants fame. He wants to be in power. That's it. But I think the only thing that I'm saying, Mandago is uniting people of Kalenjin, and it's really a threat to the vice president.
Okay.
It's because he has this energy of really going for supporting people as individuals.
Okay.
You know, he has really focused on the village life, like, you know, the people in the village are not benefiting, and he has really brought that energy to unite the people together. And I think there is worries. There is worries now that what is going to happen in the next 5 years if this guy doesn't want to be a governor, and there is a wave coming up going to 2022. Who is going to be speaking on behalf of Kalenjins? That's why he's now, everybody's targeting him, but you know, they are trying to target him at the same time. They are really weighing options like, should we really bring him down? Should we leave him right there? If we bring him down, what will the vote say?
Thank you.
So I think there's a lot of things that's going on.
Thank you very much. Briefly, can you are supporting Raila for presidency. Can you actually quantify or give some few remarks on his presidency and what do you think he has actually done for Kenyans that he deserves a term to be a president?
I think Raila has done really a lot of things. He has really done a lot of things. And I
can you specify those things?
One thing, I should only mention 3 things.
Yes.
Because of time.
Yes.
And I should mention 2 things which are really important.
Yes.
Right now, we have free media in Kenya. When you talk about KTN, when you talk about Citizen TV, when you talk about Kas FM, when you talk about Cham KFM, all these free media. If not of Raila to fight left and right for free media in Kenya, we wouldn't be where we are today. In the past, we used to be in KBC only, and that was the only channel that people would listen. And that was under the presidency of Moi. So Raila progressively moved forward and said, we want change. We want free media. We want people to be informed. And that he put energy, and that's why today we are able to talk. And I think in Africa, we have really moved forward in free media.
Thank you. Can you list the second thing again?
Second thing, let's talk about multi-party democracy. Multi-party democracy came in 1992, Section 2A of the Constitution, the old Constitution. It took Moi a long time to really agree and say we need to be multi-party country. He wanted to remain with KANU. KANU was the only party that was ruling Kenya for the last time. Raila fought left and right, on streets, fighting that we need to change this action. The parties that we are enjoying right now, we are singing NASA, we are singing Jubilee. If not of Raila, we wouldn't be in this position. We would be just in one dictatorship party.
Okay.
Thirdly, I want to say about the constitution. The constitution that we are seeing right now, everybody is saying we are not getting enough money, we are getting enough money, we want our counties like this and like that. Devolution. You need to ask yourself, who really fought for the devolution? It's Raila Odinga. He put his energy and said, we want a better country. That has a good constitution, that we are able to reach the people of the village. And that's why we have developed government. You can ask yourself, I don't want to tell you who really opposed the constitution. You already know. So Raila is the one who placed this constitution. And I think there is better things if we give this guy a chance.
Thank you.
We just need to give him a chance.
Thank you
so
very much.
Go out and vote NASA. Vote Raila Odinga for presidency, 8/17. Please do it for yourself. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time.
Yes.
Do you have any other closing remark, or you're done? That's okay.
Well, I'm
If
done.
you have, if you've got any other closing remark, that is your camera. Just say it.
Well, I'm calling upon the Kalenjin community. Let's vote Raila Odinga for presidency come on August 8, 2017. Our goal is change. And if we keep on saying we want change and we keep eating the same food, you drink milk every day, you drink skooma every day, you drink the same water every day, why don't you even switch to something else so that you can see change? I'm calling you guys, go out, peaceful voting. Let's vote Raila, and let's keep calm, and just the IEBC they have their ball now. They have the ball now. It's up to them to do the right thing and do the right thing for Kenyans. I mean, election should be fair and free. There is no gimmicks or corruption, something like that. So I'm wishing all the best, and Ford NASA on Tuesday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yator.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.